Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, you guys. I'm all comfy and cozy at my blanket, my sweater. It is time to talk about why gay men are promiscuous. It's so random. I love this series I'm doing. You guys are really loving it and you're really receiving it so well. So thank you so much for the love and support on the videos. And I will link all the previous videos on this series in the description box below if you've missed an episode. But yeah, this is on why gay men are promiscuous. Let's just jump right into it. And yes, thank you for leaving a like and subscribing. Okay. So, why gay men are promiscuous? So, first of all, most men are promiscuous. And before you say, well, women are too, of course they are. But let's be honest, and I've said this before, men are way more promiscuous than women. I would say there are women who cheat, women who do whatever they want to do, sleep around. But the men are the ones that tend to do it more, a lot more. And it's just proven fact at this point, you know? We can debate all day about it, but it's just, I mean, it's a fact, you know? For every one woman who cheats and who's promiscuous, there's about 50 men who do it, you know what I mean? It just doesn't even, yeah. So anyway, so this is about really not only, most men are promiscuous. Most, not all. Well, no, I'm kidding. Most. And by most, I mean like really most. Like, yeah. But why is it so prevalent, extremely prevalent in the gay community especially? Well, a lot of men, because I want to do both sides of this, okay, of the coin. So this is one side of the coin. A lot of men have told me, gay men and straight men and bisexual men and all kinds of, men, have told me when I ask them, why do you sleep around so much? They tell me in their words, I'm a man and that's what we're wired to do. I'm like, oh, is that right? Like, yeah. You know, we're wired since the dawn of time to just spread our seed. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. Is that right? You know, and they're like, yeah. We're wired to just pump it out. And I'm like, okay. Kind of cringe, but okay. And I'll let them talk and let them listen. I'll listen to their crap because I find it fascinating to see how people think. You know, and then I block them afterwards because they're psychos or hoe bags and have different excuses for being a hoe bag. If you're gonna be a hoe, just say you're a hoe. I've always said that. If you're gonna hoe it up and own it, you know? Don't pretend it's because you're wired that way. Girl, we all make choices in life. You being a hoe is a choice, okay? And you made that choice, and that's fine. If that's your choice, you live by it. But don't pretend that it's because you're wired that way. Since the dawn of time, men are wired that way, and women aren't. Okay, we all have a choice on whether to be a hoe, act on our different feelings or not. And for some reason, the majority of men choose to act on it and spread their seed all the time. And again, the majority. There are a few men who have some sense and class, and good for you. And all those men who have sense and class and decency, high five, thumbs up, pat in the back, because good for you. Because a lot of men are tearing the name down. Because a lot of men aren't doing that. A lot of men are just holding it up. And you know what? I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. Well, in my opinion, it's a bad thing. But if you think being a hoe is good, then okay, cool. Personally, I think it's gross. But anyway, that's just a personal feeling. Okay. So anyway, so back to what I was saying. Men are wired that way, right? So from their perspective, think about it. You have one man, one woman in a heterosexual relationship, right? You have a man and a woman. And the man is wired that way to want a lot of sex all the time, different people. And if he's in a monogamous relationship, he can't do that. So he's going to cheat or he's going to sleep around or not even get into a relationship, right? And the woman is going to be different, right? She's going to, want to be with one man. But when you are two men in a gay relationship or, gay / bisexual, whatever relationship, or pansexual, whatever, you're going to have two men who are, and again, this is from their perspective, not mine. This is what they're thinking. from what I'm thinking from their point of view, if you're two men and you're both wired that way, right? Because you're two guys and you're both are oversexed and just need to spread your seed all the time, and doing it with each other isn't enough, then you guys are both going to want to cheat, or you're going to both want to hoe it up, and you're not going to want a relationship, and you're just going to want to hoe it up. So there's nobody telling you to, oh sweetie, maybe we should stay in tonight and just watch a movie. No, 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 no. I gotta go have another partner. It's been 24 hours. It's like, oh, no, not cute. But anyway, so you got two guys, right? And they're each hoeing it up. No one's really telling the other one to stop. You know what I mean? Whether they're in a relationship or not. So this kind of goes in what I was saying in my other video on hookup culture and stuff like that. I might even do a whole video on that too, like hookup culture. I don't even know. In the gay community. Well, I guess we can do that in this video too. There we go. Yeah, let's do in this video. The hookup culture is gross. Why do gay men feel like they need to be promiscuous in the first place? Let's just go there. So, also, what do you think about that theory in the comments below? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm just, like, if you have two men who are hardwired that way, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious, because this is just me, like, spitballing and just throwing stuff out there, and I'm curious what you think. I'm not saying anything of this is true or not, or fact, or it could be. It's just thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'd love hearing your perspective. And just spitballing here. So yeah. So in the gay community, why is it so prevalent? So one of the reasons could be because the two guys are wired that way, right? I mean, I don't personally think. I think nobody's wired that way. I think you can be classy. You could choose to be classy or not. That's your choice. And it is what it is. And all this, I'm a dude, you know. That's what dudes do. We sleep around. No, that's what hoes do, sweetie. So don't say you're a dude, just say you're a hoe. There's a huge difference. There really is. So why do men cheat more than women? I mean, that can be a whole other video too, but why do most men cheat? Why are men more promiscuous than others? And I know I keep saying the cheating thing. Well, because a lot of men, they are in relationships who are, they are promiscuous, right? And they choose to get into relationships, and then they choose to cheat. So that's why a lot of the time I do respect men the men who are promiscuous, men, all kinds of men, including gay men, who are promiscuous and choose to just be single and hoe around. I respect that, because at least you're not hurting anybody. You're not breaking any hearts. You're not leading anybody on. You're just saying, I'm a hoe. I don't want any strings attached. I just want to hoe it up. And as long as both parties are fine with that, then go ahead and hoe it up, girl. Just, you know, wear a condom and get your STD checks, okay, on a regular basis. You don't spread some diseases, sweetie, okay? But anyway, because, girl, that ain't cute. But hey, you do what you do, boo-boo. So, the hookup culture in the gay community. First of all, I'm going to do a whole video on the whole nightclub and gay club scene. That'll be a video coming up soon, but think about it. In the gay culture, they go to clubs, they go to bars, they see a guy. They're expected to go home that night and hook up. Then they wake up the next morning, go. You gotta go. Don't even shower, just leave. Let's wrap this video up. In my opinion, why I think it's so much more prevalent, for many reasons. Two, because I think it's just two guys. It's two men. And because a lot of men like to be promiscuous, you have double the trouble. So it's going to be more prevalent, you know, and that ties in with another thing I wanted to say, is that's why a lot of gay relationships don't last very long. I'm just saying that could be a thought. I'm not saying any of this is true, or Well, actually it is. I'm just keeping it real here. I'm trying to be here, kind of unbiased here, but I mean, a lot of what I'm saying, in my opinion, is true. But anyway, but hey, again, we can agree or disagree in the comments below, whatever, but respectfully always. But yeah, just think about it. You have two guys. If they're both promiscuous, how is the relationship going to last very long? It's not. You know what I mean? And that goes with any couple. But because men are more prone to promiscuity, you have two guys in a relationship instead of a man and a woman, it's going to be upping the ante. You know what I mean? So but the underlying thought of the video is, why are gay men so promiscuous in the first place? More than even straight men. Maybe it's because of all the hurt and everything a lot of gay men have to go through, the struggles, and maybe they feel like having a relationship is not going to happen because of this promiscuity in the gay community that's so prevalent. They think, oh, I'm never going to find that relationship anyway, might as well just hoe it out and get my needs met. That could be a reason. It could be because in gay culture, because everything is about aesthetics, you know, are you aesthetically pleasing? Are you 6 feet tall? And I mentioned this in my other video. Are you 6 feet tall? Do you work out? Are you tan? Are you hot? Do you work out? Do you act this way or that way? Are you everything I want in a perfect man? Everything is about looks. So looks go into sex, and then sex goes into promiscuity, and everything just kind of goes, I don't know. It's unfortunate. My ear is itching. It's unfortunate that it all kind of becomes this toxic bubble. You know, I'm gonna do a whole video on why gay men are so toxic. That's another whole video in general. But this is just about the promiscuity. I know I've kind of gone on 50 different tangents. It is what it is, you guys. I don't script these videos. I'm never going to script the videos. I like to just kind of like treat these videos as kind of like a video diary, kind of like me just spilling my thoughts out, and then you guys let me know what you think in the comments below, and like and subscribe. Hey, like and subscribe. But yeah. But anyway, you guys, I think I've rambled enough for this video. It's 12 or almost 13 minutes long, but I definitely like to start conversations. This channel is all about starting conversations. So let's start a conversation in the comments below and continue the conversation as well. What do you think about what I said? Is it bullshit? Are there some things that have hit home? There are certain things that are true. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.